It feels like AI is taking over everything, but should it be writing our workout programs? I've been lifting for over 6 years and I'm skeptical. But as a busy mom with limited time, I decided to hand over my training to AI for a full week and see if it could actually outperform me. Okay, let's ask Chatty Boy for a workout program. Okay, before we ask AI, let's see what we want in this workout program. So there's a few categories. 1, how many days per week do you want to train and how much time do you want to spend in each session? For me, that's 4 times per week and about an hour each workout. I got a family and I got work, so I don't got all day to work out. Number 2, what are your goals? Where do you want to build? Do you want to lose some weight? Where do you want to grow specifically, or do you just want to maintain what you already have? I personally love the look of wellness bodybuilders, so I want to keep my upper body about where it is right now. Maybe grow it a little bit, and then I want to definitely grow my legs for sure. I want more of like that quad sweep on the outside. And then obviously glutes, come on. Glutes are a must. And my weakness is definitely my upper glutes, so I'm gonna have a focus on that. So let's put that in there. And this next one is closely related, but it's so important to take into account your lifestyle. Number 3, how long have you been training for, and what sort of like lifestyle stressors do you have? Like, do you have a stressful job? Do you got family problems right now? Like any of that, take it into consideration. How's your sleep doing? My sleep is pretty good. I'm actually lucky to get like 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night, even with a baby. I don't have too many stressors outside of the gym. Let's see. So recovery shouldn't be an issue. So I'm saying yes to the butt-kicking workouts. Okay. I also am adding in specifics that for like how I'm handling postpartum physically. And then as far as like my lifting stage, I've been lifting for more than 6 years, so I'm pretty advanced. So it takes a lot more to get just a few gains. But you know what? That's the price you pay for extremely awesome results. Okay, so I got that all in there, and boom. I'm gonna go get a snack while this thing cranks away. Well, now it's finally done. I'm just kidding, that took like 5 seconds. Okay, let's see what Chatty Boy kicked out. He says, oh, I love this brief. Oh man, he's obsessed with me. You gotta love the updated Chatty Boy. He like affirms everything you say, makes you feel so awesome. Makes me wonder if I'll ever have to talk to a real human again. Oh, this looks promising. Let's see, there's some helpful like tips and cues thrown in there. Like for the hip thrust, think drive the knees out and tuck the ribs. That's actually really good advice. Oh, not those. I might actually die if I have to do those. Like, especially load heavy, slow eccentrics. Like that's the recipe for very sore glutes the next day. Which, I mean, I asked for it, but let's see, upper body. Okay. Well, he basically just copied and pasted my current upper body day, so that's kind of freaky. I haven't even like told it my workouts yet, and somehow it knew basically my exact upper body day. Though he did channel some Jeff Nippard with, yeah, he definitely stole this from an Olympic bodybuilding workout. It's got some like postpartum specific advice. Oh, how sweet. It's offering to make me a 12-week program. Well, let's see how this one goes before I invest 3 months into a program that Chatty Boy cranks out for me. I'm not really changing anything because I want to see exactly how good an AI program could be. And I'm just comparing it to what I've been doing in the past because it has been working. I've got some sick gains the last couple months. And this program looks like it's going to be a butt kicker and a butt grower. So let's go. If these workouts are as good as they look, who knows if we'll need personal trainers again. We're starting off strong with banded hip thrusts, but with a twist I haven't tried in a while, banded with a 2-second pause at lockout. The cue that chat gave me is think drive knees out and tuck ribs. Dang, this was advice that I've heard from pro bodybuilders with insane glutes, so there's gotta be something to this. Okay, now we got hack squat. Never mind. Hat squat is busy, so leg press will have to do. Remember, I'm trying to make this last only an hour. That's why I'm skipping the hack squat. Okay, the cue from this one is to slightly turn in my toes, and it supposedly will turn on my outer quads and upper glute tie-in. You know what's crazy? 4 sets of leg press. I never do this much. I usually do like 3 sets. Let me tell you, the outer quad sweep is absolutely on fire right now. Oh man, then we have Bulgarian split squats. AI says to focus on loading heavy and doing slow eccentrics. Now that I'm focusing on this cue, especially on the last set, it's setting my glutes on fire. Slow eccentrics and exploding up are really making the difference. Then cable hip abductions are up next, but it's peak gym time, and it happened to be at 3 this Saturday, so all the cables were taken. So I pivoted to some single leg abduction machine. These don't seem hard, but here comes the end of the set, and sheesh! I feel like this is a cop-out answer right before I was about to do walking lunges, but literally like 5 people came in, and like at the only place where I could do walking lunges, they were doing like sit-ups all in the aisle, and that's the only place I could do walking lunges at this gym. So I'm skipping those. I'd say overall it was really good. It was a little bit longer than I wanted it to be because it's like, what time is it? I don't know, I was there for like 2 hours. No, maybe like an hour and a half, but still, I thought it was gonna be an hour, and I was pretty like consistent with my rest period, so it's not like I was dilly-dallying or anything. But yeah, that took a long time, but got a great burn, a sick pump. So yeah, first workout was a little long, but really good. Dang it, I didn't forget about upper body day. So that's what we're hitting. But I can't be mad when I literally copied the upper body day I already follow. Except curveball, it wants me to rest 1.5 minutes between sets. That's nuts. That is a recipe for reps dropping off like crazy. And a quick speedrun set. Whoops, I filmed in quick motion again, so moral of the story with this round, don't sacrifice rest time. Sacrifice an extra set if you need. Okay, then cable lateral raises. These will humble you. I've been lifting for a while and I can barely do a few plates with good form. The program tells me to lean away and pause at the top. Yeah, 5 pounds has never felt so heavy. Maxing out the minimum on these cables, almost the least weight possible. Alrighty, then upright cable row is a good call for me. I had heard so many fitness influencers say to pretty much skip those because they get bigger than your back. But I've skipped them for so long that my front delts need to catch up to the rest of my shoulders a little bit. I wish there was a key for not emphasizing the traps though. I felt those way too much with these. Okay, moving on. These inclined dumbbell bicep curls are awkward though. I don't train biceps enough. Did a couple of those, and then some Bayesian curls. When I was talking about channeling Jeff Nippard, this is what I meant. Don't know if I'm doing these right, but Chatty Boy says that this one is for the stretch focus of the biceps. Honestly, I haven't trained them for so long that I think anything will make my arms grow, even if I do them wrong. Okay, and then finally, single rear delt flies. Another Jeff Nippard special. Overall, I don't love only resting 60 to 90 seconds. AI is definitely losing some points there. It's day 3 and I'm scared of what more this workout plan could throw at me after how sore I've been from the last workouts. I am happy with the choice of compound movements first. Machines are just the cherries on top. So we're doing Romanian deadlifts first, and the cue for this one is think push hips back, soft knees. 100%, that's a great cue. And a 3-second eccentric is crazy. Careful with eccentrics though, because the longer you take to lower the weight, the more you'll pay with soreness the next day. But hey, it's worth it. Deficit reverse lunges. This is a classic I've seen from the glute training fanatics like Brett Contreras. Are these harder than they look? You can feel the stretch and these are brutal. This plan doesn't have a guide on how close to failure I should go, so I might be killing myself at like an RPE 10 on every single set. Whoops. And it wouldn't be a glute workout without some hip thrusts. Chatty Boy specifically says to keep constant tension and no resting at lockout. And I only have like 15 minutes left. Holy crap. I'm not even resting that long and I'm not gonna have time to finish. Even if I had time, my gym doesn't have the machine it calls for, so I'm jumping straight into cable kickbacks, low and diagonal it says. All it says for advice on this exercise is burn it out. What a way to end. And listen, when I say that I ended up sore again after a second workout in a row, it's a bittersweet day and we're down to the last AI workout of the week. I'm so scared. Still sore from the rest of the week, and this workout has been deemed as a metabolic workout, whatever that means. Sounds like it's gonna burn or something. AI is getting some brownie points for supersetting everything in this one. But never mind on the superset, because this gym is freaking busy again. There's a whole gaggle of dudes right behind me, and I just don't want to deal with that. So we'll just throw them in later. Up next, cable step back lunges. I didn't end up doing them and went for cable RDLs instead. So a little side note here, this might be surprising, but I feel almost as silly now trying new exercises as I did when I first started lifting. And in my frustration trying to get these to work, I totally forgot to turn on the camera. Basically, I was trying to figure it out and kept losing my balance over and over. So, sayonara to whatever those were. So, those cable RDLs are mixed in with an easy bar, curl, and some dumbbell lateral raises. Again, it emphasizes short rest, so I'm using weights way lighter than I'm used to, but overall an efficient and useful superset. I don't know if Chatty Boy just doesn't want me coming back for more AI workouts, but this last superset looks super intimidating. So apparently I can't count because I usually stick to bodybuilding reps. And why did my headphone have to die during sissy squats? And yes, I said headphone. I'm low-key kind of poor right now, so I'm saving up for another pair. If you have any suggestions for a brand almost as good as Beats, but cheaper, please let me know. Because I am really desperate right now. Sorry for the bad angle for the sissy squats, but when you're doing a circuit, you gotta keep it real and keep it snappy. I was only planning on doing like 20 to 30 reps on the sissy squats, but then I had the thought, oh, I've never done 40 reps of something before, let's go for that. And then I realized that 45 was a nice round number, so I basically am killing myself trying to hit those last 5 reps. And yep, that did it. That was it for day number 4, the last and final day. Now let's go tally everything up and see if it's worth it. Well, guys, I just finished up a workout. This is like a week later than when I was doing the workout plan from AI, and I'm still following it actually. I just tweaked a couple things. If anything about this workout plan surprised you, comment it down below because I'm really curious what you guys think about it. And make sure you like and subscribe for more raw and real fitness content. So first up, I will be making some adjustments to the prompt. First up, make sure you give it every body part you want to train, because I was like, I can, just leave back out of it and it'll at least fill in something. Nope, there was no back at all. So that was a whoops. Make sure you also write in which days of the week that you want to train, like say Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday or something. Like be specific so that it can know, oh, I shouldn't put 2 lower bodies days right next to each other. Like that's not fun. Oh, and this one is going to help you from being wrecked for like a week after, because I was wrecked this whole week. Anyways, make sure you write down your workout plan from like the past week or so, just so that it knows like, oh, this is what she's been doing and it doesn't try and kill you. Because I said, oh, advanced workout, kick my butt. Yeah, kick my butt. Anyways, so it was pretty rough. So I would have at least like kind of eased into it a little bit. Also, 4 exercises, I'm just saying, is crazy. So this week, since I've still been following like the same plan, I just have been doing 3 sets and it's been great. Like, I think it'll still do relatively the same thing. Because I'd rather do like 2 or 3 more intense sets than 4 and be at the gym forever. Because I seriously don't have that much time. Okay, speaking of time, AI has way worse time management skills than I do, and I'm pretty bad, but no, AI was like, oh yeah, you can do this workout in an hour. No, you can't. It was really bad. Um, most of them were like an hour and a half if I followed through, but most days I didn't have an hour and a half. So I had to like cut out a set or two or even a whole couple sets of an exercise. It was crazy. Okay. Oh, I would have also liked to do more supersetting with like, I'd love to do like an upper body exercise and a lower body exercise and superset that way, just so that I can like still be fully rested in between sets. Because it was like, oh yeah, keep your rest between 60 to 90 seconds. And I'm like, that's not optimal for muscle growth at all. So what's better, in my opinion, is doing like a leg exercise, let your legs recharge while you do an upper body exercise, and vice versa. So they both can recharge while you're doing the other body part. So yeah, and that's what I've been switching up this week, is I've just been supersetting upper and lower body and doing a full body workout each day of the week. Other than that, I wouldn't change too much. It was pretty good overall. Probably like an 8 out of 10 for the workout program. So I might be calling back to AI in the future. So yeah, and if you guys ever try an AI program, let me know how it goes. I think it's worth it if you're in a time crunch, but make sure you look over the program, do a little bit of tweaks, and use the prompt that I have in the description below. You should be able to just like fill in your workouts, fill in your lifestyle details, all that stuff. So keep taking life one rep at a time, and we'll see you guys next time.